like to say, joined again by my old mate Gerry Armstrong. And Gerry, I was just thinking the way around again, how to describe you, then it hit me. Gerry Armstrong, the best footballer I've ever heard. What about that? But Gerry, hang on. Internationals, Northern Ireland, Michael O'Neill, yet to get a win. Like, Gerry, to be fair, can you realistically make a case for the match against Russia?
My heart would love to tell me that they can beat Russia, but my head's telling me it's a tough one for them, especially with Kyle Lafferty out. He's suspended, and also they're missing Dean Shields, who's had a bad knee injury, and he's going to be missing as well. So the firepower's not going to be there. It's a really difficult match for Michael. Players, obviously their confidence is going to be low. They haven't won a game at home yet for Michael in this qualification group. So again, Russia 4 out of 4 under Fabio Capello. You have to fancy Russia to win that one. I would take a draw now if I was Michael O'Neill.
What would Fabio Capello make of the fact that he comes to Windsor Park after travelling the world as an international manager? You know, I suppose you can only hope for what we always used to say, a bad old night, you know what I mean, in Northern Ireland, getting stuck in and doing exactly what they say in the tin. And you know, hope springs eternal.
It does, and I would hope I would hope I'm wrong. I would hope that it's going to be a special night. There's 13,500 fans will be getting behind Northern Ireland, but Russia's so well organised. And I know Fabio Capello, as a coach, I saw him at Real Madrid, and when he was in Italy, he is a very, very good coach, and he knows what it's all about. I just think Russia's got a wee bit too much quality for us. I think a draw would be a fabulous result for Northern Ireland, but I still fancy Russia to win the game. Michael has more of a chance though against Israel. Israel's got a tough game against Portugal at home on Friday night, and I think Portugal could win that one. I fancy Portugal. They need the points, and Ronaldo's in great form, so I would fancy Portugal to win that match in Israel, and then maybe Northern Ireland off the back of the defeat that Israel I hope get against Portugal. Northern Ireland can beat Israel on the 26th on the Tuesday, and Michael will get his first win under his belt.
Gerry, you were involved in the international team, you were involved in management like that. It can be, sometimes it's so easy after all the plans, and then sometimes whenever you've got the best plans, things just don't go for you. Michael has had very little luck in his reign so far.
He's had no luck at all. I thought we should have beaten Azerbaijan. I actually thought we were very well organised and did well in Russia, and we played probably as well as we could do. We were unfortunate not to win in Portugal. That was the best away performance I've seen from Northern Ireland for a long, long time. We were 1-0 up, and it was a late equaliser from Portugal that got them a point. So I mean, Michael has had bad fortune. There's no doubt about that, but you have to get on with it. You know, I know as a coach, when you pick your squad and you always wait by the phone on the Saturday and Sunday when there's players playing on the Saturday and Sunday, and you're meeting up on the Monday, and then all of a sudden you get the phone call, the dreaded phone call to say one of your key players is out with an injury, and we don't have the strength and depth in the squad that we could replace those players.
If Northern Ireland give their best, then you can look south of the border to the Republic, who I feel are very, very hard to watch under Trapattoni, and he maintains they can do so much with the Republic. But they're away to Sweden. Ibrahimovic playing great football as well too. I was there whenever Northern Ireland, Kyle Lafferty scored that great goal against Sweden in that fantastic game several seasons ago.
Yes.
Very hard to make a case for the Republic in that one.
I can't see them winning in Sweden. I think Sweden will win by at least 2 goals. I fancy them big time, and you're right, Ibrahimovic is unplayable on his day. The big Paris Saint-Germain striker is a handful, and he loves playing for Sweden. They're his style of football. They're very physically strong and athletic. I don't see the Republic getting a result at all in Sweden.
But they're at home to Austria after that, you know, in the second leg, or not the second leg, but the second series of games. You might fancy them in the Aviva.
I would fancy them more in the Aviva. Austria's okay, they're nothing special, and at home, the Republic are a decent side in the Aviva. So, you know, to lose in Sweden, yes. To win at home against Austria, yes as well. I would go with that.
Now, obviously, we have to talk about Northern Ireland and the Republic, but you've another wee sneaking suspicion for a wee bet this weekend as well, and it's Wales.
Wales against Scotland's always a tight game, and they're good odds. Wales are good odds, and Scotland's not a fantastic side at the moment, and I have a sneaking suspicion that Wales could pull off a shock, so I would go for a surprise win to Wales.